Alrighty folks, today I'm going to talk about the Glock 44 in 22 long rifle. Brand new on the market. Here we go, see a little close-up shot of this little rascal. It's pretty much identical to the size of a Model 19. G19 I think Glock calls it. Anyway, this is in 22 long rifle. First time Glock's done a 22 caliber. And neat little gun. So we're going to give her a spin here in a few minutes to see what it feels like. A couple of features I see about it right away. Typical in Glock fashion, we have our Picatinny rail on the front for an optic or flashlight kind of thing, or laser I guess you say, whatever you want to put on it. I see that the rear sight is the U notch as usual in the Glock family, but also this one is adjustable. So it's little tiny screws on the side of it. It lets us adjust it up and down and left and right. So that's a good feature for it. And I know in the box we have here that you have 4 options, including the standard that's on the gun already, but you also have 4 optional backing plates for your grip for different size hands. We have a couple magazines comes with it, and the typical stuff with with all the firearms. You have a lock. And a Glock here we have a cleaning brush and a couple of accessories. Okay. And that being said, I also noticed that we have an ambidextrous, just like the 19. Ambidextrous mag release. You'll be able to push the mag release on either side just by switching it a spring from the inside. You can do that without too much trouble. Also have a ambidextrous slide release, so you got it on the right and left side of the gun. That's pretty neat. That's a good thing to have no matter what kind of gun it is, really. As I know with what we do at the shop, we run across a lot of folks with that are left-handed and have a lot of challenges with a gun they like, but they don't make the gun in a left-handed version, for example. So, with that being said, let's take a look at how to field strip it. And it's made just like any other Glock, pretty much. We're going to pull the we'll take down tab right here on the side. We have to grab both sides of it, pull our slide back slightly to disengage it, and then hold that down. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Well, you can pull the trigger first if you wanted to too. And then pull that. It pops right off the front. We have a little captured recoil spring for it. Okay, and then our barrel comes out just like any other Glock style handgun does. That's pretty neat too, to be a 22 caliber, take it apart this easy. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it holds up and how people like it in the market down the road. That being said, it's easy to take apart as far as still field stripping goes. And we'll do the same thing we would with any other firearm. We're going to run our solvent patch through the barrel and on a slide, and keep in mind that 22 rimfire is going to be typically a little dirtier than the centerfire stuff is, so be careful about getting all your carbon and gunpowder residue built up through here. And make sure you get that all cleaned off good, and come back with a light film of of lubricant. We'll drop that back into place, and well, it helps if you put it in the right way. I just try to put it upside down. How about that? So only fits one way. How about that, Les? Drop our captured recoil spring back in place. You have noticed we're out in the farm today and it's awful windy, so I'm trying to get this in without the wind blowing things away from us. We're going to slide right back onto the track as we would with any other Glock handgun. Pull it back and she's ready to go to work. All right. And I've not done a trigger pull test on this. I forgot to bring a blank with me, and this is a 22 rimfire, so I don't like dry firing those without a some kind of dummy round in the chamber. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to shoot it like it is, and at least get a feel for it anyway without having to go any further with it. All right. So I'll put on my hearing protection here, and we'll see how it works. Alrighty, here we go. Well, that was 10 rounds quick. Definitely works well. I don't see so far just 10 rounds. That's all we've done with it. Gonna be interesting to see how this thing works out down the road, and longevity wise, if it holds up to the abuse, because it is an awful lot of polymer on this thing. You see the slide is all plastic. You have steel insert, your barrel steel naturally, but So we'll see how it holds up, and maybe we can run this thing for a while and let you know what it's like down the road. Anyway, so far, man, it feels just like a Glock 19. Good feel in your hand. With that being said, there's your Glock Model 44 now in 22 long rifle. If there's something we can help you with at Maverick Gun Works, give us a call.